Hi, I'm Lynn Leone, and I'm a candidate for Congress in District 15, which covers Guadalupe County all the way down to tip of South Texas. Hope you'll consider me, and I want to give you a little information about what I believe and why I think you should consider both myself and the Libertarian Party. So this is part of the reasons why I support Johnson, Weld, and Leone in this election. Libertarians are running a full slate of candidates in most races. We have 6 statewide candidates that are excellent people. I've met them all. I know them. They would make effective government. They've an accomplished fact here in Texas. Kathy Glass, Tom Oxford, Don Fulton are all running for the state Supreme Court. I urge you to vote for them. Mark Bennett and William Strange are running for one of the courts of appeals. They are also very qualified people. But the one candidate that I can tell you is so far and above their opponent is Mark Miller. Mark Miller is running for Railroad Commissioner. Now, first of all, you should know that the Railroad Commission has absolutely nothing to do with railroads. It is the state agency that manages oil and gas in Texas. Now, if you're going to be on the agency that manages these very important resources, don't you think it would be nice to know something about it? The two opponents have no experience or education in fields that relate to oil and gas. Mark Miller, on the other hand, has a PhD from Stanford in the field. He was a professor at the University of Texas for a number of years in the field. And Mark Miller has worked in that field his whole career. So Mark Miller is the only truly even qualified candidate for Railroad Commissioner. He also promises to straighten out that foolishness about calling something what it isn't, which is pretty much typical of Democrats and Republicans. Urge you to vote for Mark Miller. And rather than just take my word for it, 4 of the very liberal, large newspapers in Texas, the San Antonio Express, the Dallas Morning News, the Houston Chronicle, and the Corpus Christi Times-Caller, have all enthusiastically endorsed Mark Miller as the clearly most qualified candidate. Now, these papers, to my knowledge, have never endorsed a Libertarian before, and are certainly in the pocket of mostly the Democrat and Republican parties in Texas. But even they could not find an excuse to not endorse Mark Miller. So he is the candidate if you want a well-run state agency concerning our important energy resources.
If you have any questions for Lynn Leone, you can email him at rlynnleone@yahoo.com. For more information on the Libertarian Party, you can visit either the national or state parties' websites at www.lp.org or www.lptexas.org.